Hello and welcome, Chippewa fans, to the Men's Basketball Insider right here on CMUChippewas.com. Now joining us is head coach of the Chippewas, Keno Davis. Coach, talk about your team's second half comeback against Western Michigan and what it says about your team.
Well, I think, you look all season, especially in the conference. Yeah, we've been a little bit behind on the scoreboard in games, but we haven't been behind in our effort and how hard we play. And so when we got down, to Western Michigan 23, 24 points, it only would have surprised me if we didn't make a great comeback and have a chance to win that game at the end. Our guys are getting better each and every day, and I'm really excited about the future of this program.
Now, Coach, you have a very young team this year, and you start all underclassmen. Talk about the growth of your team so far this season.
Well, I think it's important to talk about. I know our fans probably think I talk too much about how young we are and rebuilding, but I think when you look around in the conference, look at the top 10, 20 scorers in the conference, they're going to have something in common. They're almost all seniors. At this program, this conference, a lot of seniors, a lot of upperclassmen. So next year it's going to be exciting for these guys to be able to be the upperclassmen and to be able to have that opportunity. But right now, there are opportunities now. We can't wait till next year. We got to see how much we can improve here in the next 2 or 3 weeks before we head into conference tournament play.
Now, Coach, there probably isn't much more we can say about Chris Fowler, but against Western Michigan, he seemed to take his game to a whole nother level, scoring a career-high 27 points. Talk about Chris's drive and what he means to your team.
Well, he means everything. I think, you're looking for a leader out there, and we don't have to look. We know Chris. It's not that I made the decision. He's the captain or the leader. It's sometimes when you have one, everybody knows who he is, and that's the nice thing about him. And he's just getting better and better. You look at different holes in his games, different weaknesses that he has, and we don't have to coach him up. He coaches himself. He works himself so that when he's struggling at the free throw line, all of a sudden he goes to Western and goes 13 for 13 from the line. When he hasn't been a great outside shooter, you look at this year, and that might be the most improved part of his game, the defensive end. You're looking at somebody not only that's a great talent, but it's got a great mind for the game.
Finally for you, Coach, what can we expect in the game on Wednesday against Kent State?
Well, I think when you look at Kent State's arguably the most talented team in this league, but they have, like a lot of other teams, fallen into the trap of that. There's a lot of competitive teams in this conference, and a couple of close games went the other way. So they just won against Akron, and they're going to come in here hungry not only to get a road win, but to try to win the conference, trying to be one of those top seeds. So we know we got our hands full, but I like our guys, and I like our chances of coming out here and competing like we have, and maybe executing even better.